Hey everyone, how are you? This is the third part of the six-part. I think it's going to be six parts. It could accidentally be seven, but let's get to it. There's a new version of the CXM's Master Inventory and Sales workbook from Excel. The version 2.0 does something very important. It brings into play Google Merchant Center, and also, well, you'll see that it can be used for any shopping Merchant Center upload. That will upload through either a CSV file, which is a comma separated value, or a tab delimitator file, which is a .txt file. This spreadsheet, the workbook, can make um, these changes. The workbook can go ahead and create either a .txt or a .csv per whatever specification that your program requires. In version 2.0, you're going to notice something that's very different right off the bat. And if you are familiar with version 1.0, you'll notice that version 2.0 has a huge section from the inventory, the master inventory page, that basically breaks whatever you're selling down to the T, down to the variation of what the product is. This is very important because when you submit your work, especially to Google, for their Google Shopping network, you need to do it in a very specific manner. And so, excuse me, so what you have to do is you have to have an ID, you have to have a title, a description, the Google product category, the product type, the link to that product, the image link to that product, any additional image links, we'll go over this, the condition of that product, the availability, and you'll notice that all those tabs I've highlighted in green with a little orange accent. The blue tabs are not what Google needs. It's not information that's important for Google, but yet you'll notice from our 1.0 spreadsheet that these units or this information was important for us. So supplier and unit costs are one of those aspects. But back to the Google Merchant Center, the price, the sell price effective date, if you have a product on sale, the brand, the MPM, which means manufacturer part number. For apparel, which I have clothing apparel, I don't use that, so it's not necessary. The item group ID, this is very important as well. Color, material, what is this product made from? The pattern, this is an as-is indicator, meaning whatever you type in there, that's what will exist. The size, small, medium, large. Gender, age group, shipping, weight. You know, if you're shipping it, how much does it weigh? That's very important information as well. And then again, back to our old parameters, which was beginning inventory, our sales, our purchases, our losses, and our current inventory. And also, you'll notice here is retail price. Now, the reason why retail price is there along with price is because Google wants price. And they want price, not only do they want price, that's not that bad, but then they want price to be listed like this. It has to have the dollar amount and USD, which stands for US dollar. So depending on what country you're in, you have to abide by those specifications. So the $44.95 US dollars is what Google will accept. The $44.95 is the retail price that we're using for the rest of our workbook, which is for like you've seen before, are master cells that we obtain from all the cells that we input throughout the cell sheets, the worksheets for each month, January, February, and so on. The month is currently August. I just have one test item in here. This is pretty much what I'm going to be using to go live, so I don't want to give too much away per se. The thing that I'll go ahead and basically I'll just, because this is what I'm going to leave, the version that I'm going to leave for you guys to go ahead and use for yourselves. I'll go ahead and show you the quick example of how this works. I take it out, everything leaves. Remember how that works. Remember that you have to zero out cells. You'll notice, this is huge as well, what you'll notice right now is that all of the data validation that I used before in version 1.0, I've taken out. And the reason for that is very, very important. It's very important that you understand why I took out the data validation. And what's important about it is why you need to pay attention to this part of the video, is because you need to know what is acceptable to put in here or not. So let me just skip to exactly why I had taken this out. And the reason I had taken it out, I guess we'll wait for that. We'll wait for SharePoint. We'll wait for Windows Live. You have to wait for that because it's not very important right now. But anyway, let me just put the example in very quickly. So this is why data validation is important. YL6697. YL6697. You'll notice for ID that I have an X parameter, and you'll notice that, and there's a reason why I did it. XS X the C. Okay. Now, what that means, the reason why I put that XSXC is because Google wants to know, do you have a variation of this product? Is there something about this product that is different than another product? And what you'll notice, I sell clothing. So the thing that's very important right up front is the very fact that clothing is different, comes in different sizes. So if I have a size small, a size medium, and a size large, I need to know that. I need to know what the quantity is of the size small, medium, and large. And in fact, I can even have a different color, and it can be small, medium, and large. So very quickly, if you do the math, you can have variations in size and color. Well, there's the variation in size is small, medium, large. So that's 3 variations per every one item. That's the difference between, when you look here at the group ID, the item group ID, and the actual ID. So again, if you notice, the group ID is YL6697, and the ID, which is the most specific that this item can actually be used for, is YL6697XSXC, which means small and cream, small, medium and cream, and large and cream. That's very important because Google wants that information, and also it's important for you as well to know the difference of that information and how it works. So when you go back to the month of August, we see that's the reason why we had put the XSXC for that additional information.